Good morning to all our baseball fans watching here in San Antonio Baseball Field and watching at home. This is our second game for our week 3 of our first One United Men's Baseball Open. This is the game between the UP Fighting Maroons and the Kautipunan Eagles. This is the preview of the UAAP. The battle between the Ateneo de Manila University Eagles and the UP Fighting Maroons. Batting now for Ateneo is Joshua de Juras, hailing all the way from Calamba, Laguna. Pitching for UP is Michael Adia. And on short, a great fielding and a great catch on first. Great play. That is well fielded by Kiel Agoho. And batting now for Ateneo is Jeff Magsadia, playing center field for today's game. On deck batter is Matthew San Juan, the first baseman. Way low and outside from that first one.
Yan, dalawa daw tayo.
And towards Kiel go again. He recovers and he made an out again on first. The second, third out for that last one for the UP Fighting Maroons defense.
Taon na to. Multi mo muna. Oo muna. Wala all off to eh. Mamaya na. Si ano muna, si...
Batting lineup for the UP Fighting Maroons. Batting first is Carl Liwanagan. Batting second, jersey number 99, playing center field, Ian April Mercado. Batting third, playing first base, Charlie Calvadores. Batting fourth, the catcher, Mark Liwanagan. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Kennedy Torres. Batting sixth, BJ Mangahas, the third baseman. Batting seventh, Lorenzo De Castro, playing second base. Batting eighth is Isis Manabat, playing left field. And batting ninth is Kiel Agoho, playing shortstop. Shout out to Tita Agnes Reyes. Wherever you are, Tita, I am here. Defensive lineup for Ateneo Blue Eagles. Pitching is Ethan Michener. On catcher is Joaquin Casanova. On third is Joshua De Juras. On short is Bob Bernardo. On second is Dax Pavella. And on first is Matthew San Juan. On left field is Wax Mendoza. On the center field is Geoff Magsadia. And on right field is Zach Peña. Leadoff batter for UP Fighting Maroons is Carl Liwanagan. All the way from Tanawan City. First pitch is high and inside for Carl Liwanagan. Calling the shots for UP Fighting Maroons. On third is Coach Anthony Ducer. And on first is Coach Vladi Aguia. Hit towards defense, and it is outside. A good hustle by Joshua De Juras and Joaquin Casanova. Count now is 1-1 for Liwanagan. Officiating officials for today's game. On third is Mr. R.C. Jun Cruz. On third is first is Mr. Moloy Guevara. And calling it on home is Mr. Bobby Stanislao. And a shallow hit in between left, center, and short for a lead-off base hit from Carl Liwanagan. Hailing all the way from Tanawan City.
Pag di mo mahanap yung runner, magbola ka. Ay, yung bola.
And another proud product of Little League program of Tanawan City. Batting now is Ian April Mercado, the center fielder. And Liwanagan is out on second. Put out by Dax Pavella, and Mercado is safe on first. Batting now is the first baseman, Charlie Calvadores.
Pati mo mga sizes namin dito. Tapos dito ka.
Ethan Missionaire having some pep talk with his catcher. Still on first is April Ian Mercado, and Ian goes, and he's safe. Also a great effort from the catcher, Joaquin Casanova, but not as quick as this time. Ian April Mercado safe on second. He's still at the batter's backs is Charlie Calvadores. That's inside. For another ball. Count now is 1-1.
Wait lang, wait lang. Kala ko may challenge call.
Pero size kasi man.
On deck batter is Mark Liwanagan. Another corner pitch from Ethan Missioner, but this time Mr. Bobby Stanislao is not convinced. Count now is 2-1.
2.8 mo lang palagi. 2.8. Pag nag-swimming ka, sabay mo ng dalawa. Tapos pagbabalik ko. Babalik ko. Hindi, kahit di mo na ibalik. Dahan-dahan naman. Basta pag swimming ka, dalawa yung
Great block by the catcher.
malinaw pa rin. Sa adjust mo lang, balik mo lang ng konti pag sumobra.
Maganda. Maganda nito, pumunta muna ako doon. Coach Randy. Napupunta ako eh. No?
And another base on balls given by Ethan Missioner. Runners now on first and second. Batting now is the catcher, Mark Liwanagan, also hailing all the way from Tanawan City. On deck batter is Kennedy Torres, the designated hitter. A high pitch for the first one from Ethan Missioner. A little bit shaky for this bottom of first inning.
Ano si Papa mo? Kaya over ba? Yun. Bakit? Ano meron kagabi?
And another one. Another inside and high pitch for for Mark Liwanagan, rather. A defensive timeout called by Coach Adrian Bernardo.
Pupunta muna ako yung Coach Randy. Oo, hindi. Meron kami ano.
Shout out to Mr. MVP and Best Slugger Grant Zachary Bacarisas. Shout out to Mitch Raven Saminyada. Let's go UP! Shout out to Mrs. So C from Mama G's Kitchen. Let's go UP! Shout out to Paul Sebastian Agoho. Shout out to Tito James Sanke and June Sanke. For those of you who are still watching at home, you can watch the games here live every Saturday and Sunday of the month and until September. And admission is free. We are located here in the Santo Niño Baseball Field here in Marikina City. And we would also like to acknowledge the Marikina City LGU for allowing us to stage this tournament here in this field. Is still batting is the catcher, Mark Liwanagan. And a foul ball given by Liwanagan. and drilled towards third base, but it went out. Another foul ball from the catcher, Mark Liwanagan. Let's see if this matchup will go towards Ethan's side or Mark's side. Count now is 2-2. Low and outside. Count now is 3-2. Full count for Mark Liwanagan. And Mercado safe on third, and Mark Liwanagan is also based on boss. Batting now is the designated hitter, Kennedy Torres. Also hailing all the way from Tanawan City, Batangas. A full base situation for Ken Torres, also a member and the shallow hit towards center, and dropping that one is Jeff Magsadia. And an RBI single for Kennedy Torres. That shallow hit and a catching error by the center fielder is converted to a score by the UP Fighting Maroons. Batting now is also a product of Tanawan City Little League, VJ Mangahas, playing third base. Uy, uy. And almost hitting the fence. And all runners are safe. A standing two-run RBI for VJ Mangaha. What a great hit towards the left field, and banging the fence is the one from VJ Mangahas. Batting now is Lorenzo De Castro. Lorenzo De Castro, the second baseman. Another base hit towards the middle of that infield, coming from Lorenzo Manabat. Batting now is Sisi Manabat. Genesis Manabat playing left field. Still on third is VJ Mangas, and on first is Lorenzo De Castro. A sharp pitch from Ethan Missioner for that redemption one.
Para nakaangat. Nasusyar ka. Hindi ka mangangawi.
And the runner goes in. Racing towards is Ethan, and Ethan aggressively get that VJ Mangahas on third. Great play from the Ateneo Blue Eagles.
Dapat pala na andito rin yan. Naka-clamp dito. Meron ako pang clamp dito niyan. Baka patong mo na lang yung paa mo.
Still batting is Genesis Manabat.
Kita mo ha. Hindi na kita lalagyan ng ano.
Swing and a miss for that one. On deck batter is the shortstop, Kel Agoho. This is the bottom of the first inning, and the score is 4-0. And another hit towards the side of Joshua De Juras. Getting and racing towards Joaquin Casanova is Joshua De Juras for the third out. Approaching the second inning. And redeeming himself is VJ Mangahas. That liner is from Matthew San Juan. A quick first out for UP Fighting Maroons. Batting now is the left fielder, Wax Mendoza. On deck batter is Dax Fabella. First pitch was outside high from Michael Adya. A hot grounder towards Kiel Agoho, and Wax Mendoza is awarded a base hit for his first at bat. Batting now is also a product of Marikina City Little League, Dax Fabella. And Mendoza goes, and he is safe on second. An aggressive base running from Wax Mendoza. Count now is 1-1. Another way outside field from Michael Adya. Count now is 2-1. A great pitch in the corner of that home plate, making his count 2-2. Outside pitch, and the runner goes. And Wax Mendoza is safe on third. Still batting is Dax Fabella, and the third is Wax Mendoza. And a great liner to the left field, and an error for that one. A standing RBI double for Dax Fabella towards the left fielder, giving a run for Ateneo Blue Eagles. Batting now is the catcher, Joaquin Casanova. On deck batter is Aloy Topurio. Way inside and low from Michael Adya. Balls 2 count for Joaquin Casanova. Balls 3 for Joaquin Casanova's first at bat. And a base on balls for Joaquin Casanova. Now on the batter's backs is Aloy Topurio, the designated hitter for the Ateneo Blue Eagles. On deck batter is Sac Peña. And a delayed call from Mr. Bobby Stanislao, catching that one on the outside corner of the plate. Too wide from Michael Adja. Count now is 1-1. And another wild throw from the pitcher. Advancing to third is Dax Fabella. Defensive timeout called by Coach Anthony Desir. Shout out to Kim Martin Torres, let's go UP. Shout out to Gilbert Pizarro Cabanatan, let's go UP. Shout out to Candy Brigoli, let's go UP, good hit, VJM. Shout out to June Adya, let's go UP. And shout out from Miss Saucy, let's go UP. And one defensive timeout charge to Coach Anthony Desir. And another wild throw. And Dax Pavella is now safe at home. Another run for Ateneo. Two consecutive wild throws from the infields converted from 2 runs for Ateneo Blue Eagles. Count now is 1-2 for Aloy Topurio. Another hit towards shortstop. And an RBI single for Aloy Topurio, bringing in Joaquin Casanova. Batting now is Zach Peña, jersey number 34, playing right field. On deck batter is Bob Bernardo. Too high from Michael Adia. Count now is 3-1. Another base on balls for Zach Peña. Coming up to bat is the shortstop, Bob Bernardo. On deck batter is Joshua De Juras, the third baseman. Another wild pitch from Michael Adia, advancing the runners from first to second and second to third. A little baseball trivia for this Ateneo Blue Eagles. Coaching on third is Bob Bernardo. Coaching on first is Adrian Bernardo, and batting is the youngest of the siblings, is Bob Bernardo. Shout out to their dad, Coach B. Oh, and Bob Bernardo is hit by that pitch ball from Michael Adia. I think there will be a defensive and a pitching substitution for the UP Fighting Maroons for this, the top of second inning. Coming up to the mound is is Jambo de la Cruz, also hailing all the way from Tanawan City. Great pitch from Jambo de la Cruz. Joshua De Juras, a product of the Pareps Outreach Baseball Program, hailing all the way from Calamba, Laguna. Outside for that pitch. Full bases situation for Joshua De Juras. And another great liner towards first base, and it bubbles on the first base glove of Charlie Calvadores. Another run scored for Ateneo Blue Eagles. That is a great opposite hit from Joshua De Juras. Batting now is Geoff Magsadia, the center fielder. Calling that one is Charlie Calvadores, redeeming himself from that error a while ago. An easy catch for Calvadores. And batting now is the lefty Matthew San Juan, playing first base. And another run scored, 1 and 2 run. 2 runs scored again for Ateneo Blue Eagles. A 2-run single from Matthew San Juan, drilling that ball hard towards second base. And the bats of both Ateneo and UP showing powers for today's game. is Wax Mendoza, and on deck batter is Dax Pabella. Matthewson 1 arrives safely on second. No throw from the catcher. Still in third is Joshua De Juras. Swing and a miss from Wax Mendoza. Great pitch from Jumbo de la Cruz. Count now is 1-1. Jumbo de la Cruz still on focus for this at bat. And he is safe and runner is in. And again, Joshua De Juras is safe at home. What an aggressive base running and a good call from Coach Buck Bernardo. Putting up pressure on home plate as Joshua De Juras arrives safely at home. Still on second is Matthewson 1. And batting is Wax Mendoza. On deck batter is Dax Pabella. And a shallow hit towards left field. And Matthewson 1 is held up on third by Coach Buck Bernardo. A stand-up double for Wax Mendoza. And a great pitch from Jumbo de la Cruz. On deck batter is Joaquin Casanova. Another outside corner pitch from Jumbo de la Cruz. Count now is 1-2 for Dax Pabella. Another hot grounder towards third, bringing in Matthews San Juan and Wax Mendoza. And is still safe on first is Dax Pabaya. Another RB2 RBI single for Dax Pabaya. Also a proud product of Marikina City Little League is Dax Pabaya, showing his presence on the field today, and he was felt here. Batting now is the catcher Joaquin Casanova. And almost a great catch from Miggy Reyes. Great effort from Miggy Reyes on the right field. And an easy play from Lorenzo de Castro. Approaching the second, bottom of second inning. And Ateneo scored 6 runs or 7 runs, I think. Unofficial score is 9-4. Shout out to Jerry Asher Lilo, Aaron Jan Ilaw, and Sarge Pado Mendoza watching all the way on the way to Batangas, members of the Philippine Air Force baseball team. Thank you sa masarap na lunch. Shout out to Eliza Season, let's go UP. Shout out to Sheila Adya, let's go UP. Shout out to May Teves, Miss Canada ni Pacquiao, Ryzen from Adamson, Manila Falcons. Batting now is the shortstop, Kiel Agoho. Ano? Small kaya yun. Domino. Grabe, 9-2. Mahirap na yan. Hindi. 9-4? Ah, 9-4. Coach Edward mo, biglang kumulot yung buhok.
Okay pa naman, bakit? Di ba may na?
Bakit? Bakit? Ang sabi niya? Ano?
Kain daw siya.
Sabi niya,
Tatanong kung okay pa daw ako.
dali ka ano eh. Dali nga. Si third na lang utusan mo.
Ayaw nga ni 3D.
Sige ah. Sige ah. Batting now is Kiel Agoho. Swinging and missing that one from Ishan Michener is Kiel Agoho. On deck batter is Carl Liwanagan, the lead-off. Count now is 1-2. And striking out! Kiel Agoho for that very sharp fastball from Ethan Michener. What a great first out from the pitcher, Ethan Michener. Batting now is Carl Liwanagan, the right fielder. On deck batter is Ian Mercado. A nasty curveball from Ethan. Countdown is 1-1. Way outside and high from Ethan Michener. Count now is 2-1. And a hit towards center field, and Geoff Magsadia is there to catch that ball rather, for that second out. Batting now is the second batter, playing center field, Ian Mercado, hailing all the way from Tanawan City. First pitch from Ethan is a ball. And a great bunt laid by Ian Mercado, making his presence felt on this inning. Leaving for Japan tomorrow is Ian Mercado, also the member of the Philippine men's softball team, also known as the Blue Boys. Batting now is the first baseman, Charlie Calvadores. And Ian goes, and he is Standing safe on second. Another stolen base for Ian Mercado. Going to Bob Bernardo and a great stretch from Matthew San Juan for that 6-3 out for the third out of the ball game for the inning. Instead, still the score is 9-4. Ateneo leading by 5 runs after 2 innings. Shout out to Kiel Agoho from Eliza Season. Shout out to Alpha Tango. Shout out to the Torres twins from Jason Mercado. Shout out to Daddy Coach Pepe from Sean, Nathan, and Ethan. Also, go Nino Ethan from Ma'am Rachel Jose, and go Ateneo. Let's go Tanawan from Franco Gabriel Suelto. Batting now for Ateneo Blue Eagles is Aloy Topurio. A defensive swing going towards Charlie Calvadores for that unassisted play on first base for the first out. Batting now is Zach Peña. Calling the attention of the owner of the TPO car 394. Meron lang daw pong lalabas. Pa-move lang daw po. Salamat po. Batting now is Bob Bernardo. And a foul tip. Is still batting is Bob Bernardo, the shortstop. Is still pitching for the UP Fighting Maroons is Jumbo de la Cruz. And still at the batter's box is the shortstop, Bob Bernardo. Also a product of the Muntinlupa Little League sports program and a former alumni from Paref Southridge. Another foul ball from Bob Bernardo, drilling that one all the way from the foul territory towards third. Giving some reminders for his younger brother is Coach Bob Bernardo. And on the other side is Coach Adrian Bernardo. Too high for that pitch. And a little reminders for Bob Bernardo from the umpire Bobby Estanislao. Warning both for the catcher of the UP Fighting Maroons and the batter runner, Bob Bernardo. A great reminder for ump Bobby Estanislao. Batting now is Joshua De Juras. And a liner towards short. Another base hit for Joshua De Juras. Hailing all the way from Calamba, Laguna. Kanino pong anak yon? Sinong tatay nun? Batting now is the center fielder, Geoff Magsadia. Runners now on first and second. De Juras on first and Bernardo on second. Still batting is Magsadia. Inside low pitch from Jumbo de la Cruz. Another outside pitch. Having difficulty now getting in his strike zones is Jumbo de la Cruz on the mound. Ball 3 count for Joff Magsadia. And another ball given by Jumbo de la Cruz. We are now on a full base situation. Batting now for Ateneo Blue Eagles is Matthew San Juan, the first baseman. And on deck batter is Wax Mendoza. Foul ball. And down in the middle is a redemption pitch from Jumbo de la Cruz. Count now is 1-2. Count now is 2-2. Let's see if Matthew San Juan can add up to the runs of Ateneo Blue Eagles. Full count for Matthew San Juan. Either Jumbo gets a strikeout or Matthew gets a hit. We'll see. Challenging both the pitcher and the batter. And an out. Fielded by Lorenzo De Castro and caught by Charlie Calvadores on first for the third out. Still, the score is 9-4. Batting now is the catcher, Mark Liwanagan. And another strike given by Ethan Missioner. Count now is 1-2 for Liwanagan. And going to shortstop and throwing it is Bob Bernardo, and stretching that one is Matt San Juan. Great first out for the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Batting now is the designated hitter, Kennedy Torres. Foul ball for Mark Liwanagan. For Kennedy Torres. On deck batter is the third baseman, VJ Mangas. Count now is 2-2 strikes. Swinging and missing that one is Kennedy Torres. A nasty pitch from Ethan Missionaire for the second out, adding another strikeout record for Ethan Missionaires. Batting now is also hailing all the way from Tanawan City, VJ Mangas. And on deck batter is Lorenzo De Castro. Great pitch from Ethan Missionaire. Another sharp pitch from Ethan Missionaire. Strikes 2 for VJ Mangas. Way outside from Ethan Missionaire. Count now is ball one, strikes two. Our umpire is not convinced for that last pitch. Count is 2-2. Hit towards Joshua De Juras. And a great stretch from Matthew San Juan for the third out. What a great defense from the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Shout out to our sponsors. We have the BM Power. We have the ABC Batting Cage. The Titans Digital Studio for this game, live game streaming. And the One United Philippines Baseball and Softball for staging this first One United Men's Open Baseball Championship. Batting now is Wax Mendoza. First pitch, high and outside from Jambo de la Cruz. And a great redemption pitch from Jambo de la Cruz. And a little pause from the catcher. Showing signs of leg cramps here in this hot Sunday for baseball. By the way, this is only the second game of our Week 3 First One United Men's Open Baseball Championship. And swinging and missing that one from Jambo de la Cruz is Wax Mendoza. Another strikeout record for Jambo de la Cruz. Batting now is Dax Pavella. On his last two at-bats, he had a single and a double. Let's see what he can bring to this at-bat now. One ball and one strike for Dax Pavella. And a fumble from Kel Agoho, bringing another base hit for Dax Pavella. Batting now is the catcher, Joaquin Casanova. Still batting is Aloy Toprio, Joaquin Casanova on second, and Dax Pavella on third. On deck batter is Zach Peña. Great pitch from Jambo de la Cruz, telling the batter, I still got strikes. And another one one. Getting that one again is Kel Agoho, and again another error for the shortstop, Kel Agoho. Another infield hit. And Aloy Tuprio will be substituted by the jersey number 29, Mendoza. And batting now is Zach Peña, the right fielder. Defensive change for the UP Fighting Maroons. Kel Agoho is now out on shortstop. Joaquin Casanova is safe on home for the throw from the catcher Liwanagan. And Mendoza is also safe on second. Having some trouble here is the defense of the UP Fighting Maroons, finding their rhythm. Still batting is Zach Peña, and on deck batter is Bob Bernardo. Calling that one is BJ Mangahas for an easy catch. Batting is Bob Bernardo, and on deck batter is Joshua De Juras. And a low and outside pitch from Jumbo de la Cruz. And pick up attempt from Jumbo de la Cruz. Great tag from Lorenzo de Castro, but Mendoza is quicker. And he is safe on second. Another one, and Jumbo de la Cruz got a little confused. And the runner, Mendoza, safe on third. He's still on the batter's box is Bob Bernardo. Another base on balls given to Ateneo. Bob Bernardo is now on first. And batting now is the third baseman, Joshua De Juras, with the broken pants. And going in, Bob Bernardo is safe on second. And another run comes in for that balk given to Jumbo de la Cruz. Let's see if Jumbo can redeem himself with this matchup. Swing and a miss from Joshua De Juras. Joshua De Juras has 3 hits for today's game. And another one towards right field. And he's running towards second. Again, an RBI double for the kid from Calamba, Joshua De Juras. Sinong tatay nun? 2 RBIs and 3 RBIs, I think, for Joshua De Juras for today's game. And batting now is the center fielder, Geoff Magsadia. Running towards third is Joshua De Juras. And a confusion for the officials for today. A conference. And the call is still awarded to UP Fighting Maroons for the third out. Not convinced by that call is Coach Bok. He's appealing that the pitcher should have unlocked before he picks off the runner going to third. An easy fielding for Joshua De Juras and a great defense from Matthew San Juan on first. Grabe naman yon for the first out. Great play from Joshua and Matthew San Juan. Requesting the dugout of Ateneo, only athletes are allowed in your dugout. All the others, please go out from that bench. And nice hit from Miggy Reyes. Going to second and a stand-up double for Miggy Reyes. Also a product of Marikina City Little League program. Making his presence felt on his hometown. A stand-up double for Miggy Reyes. Batting now is Nano Asuncion. The shortstop. Another hot grounder, and getting that one is the shortstop, Bob Bernardo, on a great running throw and a great stretch from Matthew San Juan. Another great play from Bob Bernardo, and Matthew San Juan is stretching that one all the way from the shortstop. strikeout looking is Jeff Magsadia. And striking that one is Axel Bispo. Also, a product of the Tanawan City Little League is Axel Bispo. Batting now is the first baseman, Matthew San Juan.
Manlalaro din yung papa niya.
And a hard grounder towards Lorenzo De Castro. Another base hit for Matthew San Juan. Coming in for Lorenzo De Castro is Giandro Geronimo on second base. Sino yan? Nathan De La Rosa yan, di ba? Tama? U1 pala De La Rosa. Batting now is jersey number 13, De La Rosa. And on deck batter is Dax Pavella. Great attempt from BJ Mangahas towards second baseman Gian Geronimo. Great block from that wild throw. Juan De La Rosa is now on first base.
Pangit pa, medyo ginagawa, hindi pa tapos. Traffic. Traffic ano? O, magkuhan ka na lang. S-leg. Abot ka siyang pag rush hour. Time up. Time yung drop sa gitna. Pare, nangangayahit ka ngayon. Muna itakbo ko. Very good.
Ilang beses tayo? Dalawa? Dalawa na.
Dalawa na.
palit na yan.
Bakit?
Paano yan?
Nilabas mo yung
Oo. Regular baseball yan eh. Wala man extra runner sa kanya. SPR eh. Walang SPR. Oh. Pabila. Labas.
Di ba nagpipicture si Charlie?
Ate, sa
Hindi picture yung dati si Charlie.
Galawan. Daniel. Tama rin kasi traffic.
Okay na tayo speaker.
Sino yung isa? Yung isang Casanova. Luis Casanova. Ha? Ano daw?
Baba daw muna si RB, hindi daw sa mga tama lang yun para makaupo ka.
Ateneo is still up by 9 runs by the top of the 5th inning.
Gugulang yan, sarap yan. Tubig muna. Sabaw ng buko. Sama ng buko, Jim. Sama mo lang, huwag sawa ng laman, buko lang. Isang boteng bimag lang. Bagay.
And Luis Casanova is safe on second. Challenging Charlie Calvadores and the middle infield of the UP Fighting Maroons. Batting now is his brother Joaquin Casanova.
I will change some bottle.
Great pitch from Axel Vispo. All other athletes from Ateneo, Blue Eagles, please go inside your dugout. Another warning. Swing and a miss for Joaquin Casanova. And on deck batter is jersey number 29, Mendoza. And he is out on home. Good throw by Charlie Calvadores. Juan De La Rosa is denied at home. Also a great catch by Liwanagan on home plate. That's a fielder's choice for Joaquin Casanova.
Go, Lou!
Running! And no throw from Liwanagan, the catcher. Mendoza still batting.
Relax, Lou! Lou!
Swing and a miss again for Mendoza. Great pitch from Axel Vispo. Count now is 1-2. On deck batter is jersey number 6, Sik Ligo. Count now is 2-2 for Mendoza. Swing and a miss again, and Liwanagan to Calvadores. And he is still out because of an extra motion.
Gamitin mo challenge mo. Gamitin mo. Oh, tama ka, coach. Tama. Good job, coach. Good job, coach. Drop. Drop. Oh, walang mang contact eh. Walang contact, no? Oh, di bali kung... Bali. Pwede yan, lamang ka eh. Gagawin mga paraan dyan para oras. Siyempre. Yan mga coach. Didilim yan. Runner in second. Ah, runner in third. Runner in third. Runner in third. Oh, eh, posible yun. Di run. Hindi umiinom na, di ba? Hindi ba umiinom? Hindi umiinom. May exam eh. May exam daw eh. Lapit tatay eh. Bantay eh. Pag intern nyo matuto. Turuan mo kasi, Jom. Kaya tatay na lang.
Bilang lasing. Grab pala.
Oh, no.
Ba't hindi tinawagan na?
No, save, oh. Oh.
Iba naman yan.
Yan, sabi ko na nga ba.
Ako ninahiram ko eh, katabi mo yung bola eh.
Yan ang sinasabi ko. Oh.
Sa harapan niya nangyari.
Oh, wala na magagawa. Nandun sa camera yan eh. Recorded yan eh.
Up, kape, kape!
Noy! Nasira na naman sa... Ay, kasi mag-clinic kayo.
Harap niya na lang. Yes! Kung wala pa lang review, dito pa lang.
Babi! 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 Lu! Diyo sa left field, ang daming tao. Lu! Left field, oh! Sa kaliwa, oh! Ang dami, oh! Player! Player!
Kaya safe.
Nasa battery yan.
For those of you who are watching at home and confused for that last play, the runner is safe on first because that is not an act of throwing by the time the ball went out from Charlie Calvadores. That is the call given by our officials, and the runner is safe on first. And a redemption from the UP Fighting Maroons. Charlie Calvadores redeeming that one on home plate. On a better play. That's really a convincing third out from the UP Fighting Maroons.
Pwede mapinis puzzle mo dyan. Save yun. Oo. Save yun, boss. Love na lang ni Bobby.
14 times. Dagdagan mo pa rin.
Tip, bottom tip. Dapat si Charlie, binibigyan tagay, hindi nalalaglag. Charlie, pag tinagayan, hindi nalalaglag. Tal, lakas panginom yan eh.
Batting now is the second batter is April Ian Mercado from Tanawan City. A foul ball from Ian. A hit towards center field. A little confusion, but still getting that one. It's the left fielder for the first out. Batting now is the first baseman, Charlie Calvadores. Ball one from Ethan Michener. Balls to count now for Charlie Calvadores. Another wild pitch from Ethan Michener. Count now for Calvadores is balls 3. We are now in the bottom of 5th inning and the score is 14-5. Ateneo is still up by 9 runs. Na base on ball for Charlie Calvadores. Pinch running for Calvadores, I think, is Macalma. Batting now is Mark Liwanagan, the catcher. Hitting it upwards. Chasing that one, but went foul ball is Joshua De Juras. And a great hit in the middle of that infield from Mark Liwanagan. Now on second and first are the runners from the UP Fighting Maroons. Batting now is Kennedy Torres, the designated hitter, and on deck batter is VJ Mangas. And a shallow hit again towards left field. Another base hit for Kennedy Torres. A defensive conference called by Coach Bok Bernardo of Ateneo Blue Eagles. Batting now is the third baseman, VJ Mangas. Antipolo team, you are not allowed to stay inside the field until the last inning of the previous game. Thank you, Team Antipolo. Almost hitting VJ Mangas is that first pitch from Ethan Missioner. Another high and inside pitch. Swinging and missing. That inside pitch from Ethan is VJ Mangas. Count now is 2-1. Good cut from VJ Mangas. And a liner towards left field. 2 runs came in. A 2 RBI single for VJ Mangas. And the UP is still alive on this bottom of the 5th inning. Let's give it a round of applause for Ethan Missioner, pitching for almost 6 innings and allowing only 4 runs for the UP Fighting Maroons. What a great run by Ethan on the mound for today's game. Coming on to pitch for Ateneo Blue Eagles. And relieving for Ethan Missioner is Rico Samson. Batting now is Giandro Geronimo, also from Pasig City. Runners are still on first and second. First pitch is wild. Runner advances to second and third. Heads up. Another wild pitch. And Torres is safe. A great hustle play from Joaquin Casanova and Rico Samson, but this time Ken Torres is a little quicker, adding up another run for the UP Fighting Maroons. And still UP, one out for UP, and on deck batter is Miggy Reyes. Shout out to our 88,000 viewers at home. A great redemption pitch from Rico Samson. VJ Mangajas still on third, and Giandro Geronimo still on the batter's backs for a 2-2 count. And the sacrifice fly, and the ball went outside the glove of Geoff Magsadia. A triple for Giandro Geronimo. An RBI triple. Bringing in another run for UP, and Giandro Geronimo is on third. But there is an emergency situation on the center field, I guess for Geoff Magsadia, and Coach Adrian Bernardo is checking in for Geoff Magsadia. Good job for Joff Magsadia is still fighting for his team. Batting now for UP Fighting Maroons is Miggy Reyes. It's still 1 out for UP Fighting Maroons. Outside low from Rico Samson. Still on third is Giandro Geronimo. Another shallow hit. Another RBI single for Miggy Reyes, being felt on his home court, the Marikina City here in Santo Niño Baseball Field. Batting now is Nano Asuncion, the shortstop. Inside low for that next pitch. Count now is balls 2. And another low pitch from Rico Samson.
Parang feeling ko gusto-gusto na mag-pitch na Joshua. Yeah. Marami sila, parang ang bilis niya kasi mag-pitch eh. Strike yan.
Base on walls for Nano Asuncion. I think another pitching change for Ateneo. And bringing in Kian Agkawili to replace Rico Samson on the mound is Coach Bok Bernardo.
Pagpalo dun sa center. 14.
batter. Up pa rin naman tayo. Up 4. Up 4. 14-10. 14-10 ba?
Batting now is the lead-off batter, Carl Liwanagan. And on deck batter is Ian Mercado. An inside pitch for that first one, fresh from the dugout, is Kian Agkawili. Out on first, and Miggy Reyes is safe on third. Batting now is Ian Mercado, hailing all the way from Tanawan City. Ian Mercado will be joining the Blue Boys for the upcoming Asia Cup qualifier on Japan. He'll be leaving tomorrow night. Sending our good luck to our Blue Boys representing our Philippine men's softball team for their bid for the Asia Cup qualifier in Japan. And another hit from the Fighting Maroons. Here is Ian stretching it towards the third end. An RBI triple for Ian Mercado, showing how to be a member of the national team. And that is basic hitting 101 from Ian Mercado. And also a member of the national team is Ken Torres, member of the Philippine men's softball as well. And showing them again what it is to hit. An RBI double for Ken Torres. And the UP Fighting Maroons is still alive for the bottom of fifth inning. Ken Torres will also be joining the Philippine men's softball team to their bid on the Asia Cup qualifier in Japan, and will be leaving tomorrow together with April Ian Mercado. Batting now is the catcher Mark Liwanagan. Still batting is the catcher, Mark Liwanagan. Struggling on the mound to keep his strikes is Kian Agkawili. And an intentional walk given by Coach Bok Bernardo. And they opted to get Kennedy Torres, the DH, for this inning. Still a great defense for Ateneo, denying all other runners to come in at home. We are now on the top of our 6th inning, and Ateneo is only up by 1 run. The score is 14-13. Still a changes in score. The official score is 15-13. Still Ateneo up by 2 runs.
Konti na lang. Isang inning na lang ako guys. Opo, paano ba po yung wala pa?
Hindi, sila ang unang taya kanina.
Hindi po, sila po yung unang pati. Paano pa po next to? Kung kalaban. Dalawa pa daw pala eh. Ha? Isa na lang. Una, nagsasalita. Oh, yun. Ano na? 50. Kanina ano yun eh? 40 eh. Ano na? 50 na lang. Dalawa. Dagdag! Dagan niyo pa.
Batting now for Ateneo, Ezek Ligo. Great pitch from Axel Vispo. And this is the last inning due to our time restriction. This is the top of the 6th inning.
Wala na, tapos na. Sila ang unang taya kanina eh.
Okay na.
Hindi na sila. Wala nang papalo. Hindi naman nagdagan niya. Sayang. Pero sayang din yung siyam. Kanina. Sayang yung tamang nila.
Pitch is way outside from Axel Vispo. Count now is 2-2. Another one. Full count for C. Caligo. A strikeout looking is C. Caligo. And Axel Bispo doing a great job on the mound. And now batting is Bob Bernardo, the shortstop. Balls to count for Bob Bernardo, our shortstop.
One strike.
Great fielding and a great catch from Ken Torres on first. Both from the Tanawan City, VJ Mangajas and Ken Torres. For the second out. And still batting now is the third baseman, Josh De Juras. Josh has multiple hits for today's game and also multiple RBIs for today's game. Let's see if he can still make his last at bat a productive one. One and one for Joshua De Juras. And fielding. A great fielding from Giandro Geronimo and a great catch from Ken Torres. We are now approaching the last inning. We are in the bottom of the sixth inning. Last chance for The UP fighting Maroons to score 2 runs to tie and 3 runs to win the game.
Ayun naman sila, ano na yun eh, parang wala siya sa pressure niya kasi baka nakapapula sila. Kaya alam mo talaga, talo na sila eh. Pensa, alam mo kayo dalawa. Oo, parang yung AP sa inang na.
Kinakabahan ka na din. Hindi mape-play zero nila yan. Nararamdaman ko.
Itong oras pa naman eh, yung dad.
Josh, depensa, depensa. Ayos shit eh.
Tawid na nga siya magsalita ng konti. Yung S ang ano, hirap yata siya.
Tsaka sa R.
Lazy na!
Balil.
Lazy na!
Ha? Josh, si Andrew? DJ?
Lazy na!
Malakas pa ng boses ni.
Batting now is the third baseman from Tanawan City, VJ Mangahas. And getting that one is Cage Kapati for the first out.
One out na!
Batting now is Giandro Geronimo, the second baseman. Pitch on the dirt for the first one from Kian Agkawili.
At least yun, kita mo bola kaysa patalikod yung tumakbo. Hey, boys! One out na!
Yes.
Sige, Lee, chat ka lang kapag nandun na kayo. Ibig sabihin, Lee, baka sinabi din. Sa asawa.
Another ball for Giandro Geronimo. He's now on 3 balls.
One out na!
Now a strike to redeem himself. Count now for Kian is 3-1.
Basa. Para manalo.
And another strike for Gian Hieronimo. Full count now for this matchup against Kian and Gian. And strikeout looking is Gian Hieronimo.
Nasa iyo, pag-asa.
Palo yan. 2 outs eh. Strike!
Ball one for Miggy Reyes.
Infield, malakas naman yung tsaka outfield nila eh. Okay lang.
Tao sa basic. Kaya mo lang tumama.
Katulad kanina, tagal eh, bawa na. Paluin na. Strike! Ay,
And a moment of silence here in the baseball field here in Santo Niño. Ateneo already got 2 outs for the last inning. Let's see if Miggy Reyes can extend this one.
Go pitcher!
And a high and outside pitch from Kian Agkawili.
Kuhanin mo, papaluin mo. Strike yan. Strike yan. Strike yan, nararamdaman ko.
And a strike from Kian Agkawili down in the heart of that home plate. 3-1 count for Miggy Reyes.
Kaya mo siya pumalo! Strike pa ulit! Kaya mo siya pumalo, hindi mo mga kasama mo.
Wala naman tao sa base.
Oo, papaluin mo na.
And still alive is the UP Fighting Maroons from that base hit from Miggy Reyes. And now batting is Nano Asuncion. Coming in for Miggy Reyes is Tristan Yu on first base. And a high pitch from Kian Agkawili. Ball 1 count for Nano Asuncion. And the runner goes and he is running towards third and he is safe! And Tristan Yu is safe at home. Running all the way from first, second, third, and stretching that one to home is Tristan Yu. His score now is 15-14. And it's up now to Nano Asuncion to extend this one.
Ano yun? Hindi nakita ni Josh yung pinato sa kanya? Nawalan gas. Talagang ano. Kaya hindi niya nakuha. Bakit ako? Ilang count na? Kuya mo na yan!
Great pitch from Kian Agkawili. A sharp fastball throughout the glove of the catcher. To 1 count for Nano Asuncion. A foul tip from Nano Asuncion.
Hindi ko naman sila kilala.
Palakarin mo pa.
Dapat maaga tayo kasi para sa alas tayo.
Panalo.
Check lang ako eh.
Panalo na kayo dyan pag tinalakan.
Strikes na! Last one! Last one is strike!
Panalo yan.
Paano yan? Paano yan?
Hindi. Ito is strike.
Ano? Volleyball.
Volleyball. Ito is strike.
Hindi na. 3-2. Kunin mo na yan!
Ito ako. And going towards the right field. And catching that one is Zeke Ligo. A great game both for UP and Ateneo. Winning it by 1 run is the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Great save by Kian Agkawili for the last inning. Congratulations to both UP Maroons and the Ateneo Blue Eagles for staging a great run for today's game.
Hindi na bibigay ito. Dala na ito sa kuhan. Sa bag.